So, 2K put on his snap. He can't even. Yeah, that kills me. Absolutely. January 6th, we popping confetti outside the car on Christmas, right? The straps off the car seat. I didn't. To be honest, you guys, I have not been on at all today because I've, obviously been. Our Christmases are hectic. They are a lot. They are hectic. It is a lot going on. So I have not been on. I was sent a few things, and I was just like, wow. So, all right, let's dive in because we're almost at 300 people. First off, I want to say, if any of the Bree supporters that constantly come into my comment section, I want you guys to stay in here, right? But any of you guys that come into my comment section and defend Bree and her actions and her parenting and whatever the case may be, and tell me that I'm just an old nosy bat. I mean, but I want to remind you, I do this. Listen, I got time today, people, okay? I do this because there are other people that could be in very similar situations and not have anybody in their corner, maybe not able to afford a lawyer, that don't understand the jargon that is court docs because they say things repetitively in 5 different ways. It is confusing, which is why I like to do this. But for you guys to come on here and defend Bree and her actions and her parenting repetitively and bash me. Mind you, my 4 children I birthed are great. My 6 grandchildren that they birthed are great. We don't have any issues, okay? So, let's start here. And I don't have my iPad. I gave that back to my granddaughter. That's a story I'll explain to you at a different time. But I'll get something this next week, so I'll be able to show you guys different videos. So, the first video, I do remember what you guys have now. Bunny, it's crazy to me, especially she has several, and a lot of them I kind of think are actually her or Santos, her minions, because they have very low thought. They are on every single video. Literally, just go into my videos, you'll see the same names repetitively, just repeating it. So, yes, Baby W being not strapped into a car seat properly is terrible. It is extremely dangerous. It is terrible. Is it going to affect your court case? Not likely. That's going to go right back to parenting classes, right? Pup mom. What is going to, Bree, I want you to put on your listening ears, Bree. Knock, knock, Bree. Pay attention. I know you didn't like to pay attention to the judge, and that might have got you into this situation. Miss Olsen, am I boring you, Miss Olsen? Listen up. Lissy, right? Baby W cannot be with Santos or around Santos in any capacity. See how I even do this? Thank you, Jess. Oh my God, that matched my in any capacity. So the fact, and again, let me shout out Kimberly, Kymburrlee. Love her. We're mutuals. Hey, Missy. On this here ticketed, what the fuck is that? Oh, the scares me every time. Thank you guys for your daily heart me's. Yeah, we do. We do have proof. You guys listen, those of you that follow me, I do not come out here and speak about something if I don't have proof. There is a video of Baby W at Santos's family's house in San Antonio. Now, I don't know, I don't know Texas. Is San Antonio in a surrounding county of Dallas? Can somebody tell me? Because again, I don't have another phone to look it up on. Lady! Also, she can't leave this. Oh, that's what I was just asking. Is that so that's not a surrounding county. Okay, so there's one. She cannot leave. She can be in Dallas County or the surrounding counties, which means any county that is touching Dallas County she can go to. So 1, she's in San Antonio. So that's your first mistake. 2, did she inform John, 2K, as to where she was going to be? Nope. That is mistake number 3. Number 3, and probably the worst of all of them, but fuck it, at this point, we're just chopping them up. She had baby W at Santos family's house. She posted, again, you guys, none of us would ever know any of this information if she did not post the information her damn self. She posted the verification of baby W at Santos family's house. There's even a video of Santos talking in the background. And then Kimberly also posted a video of another time, I think some other time, a couple months ago, when she did not have baby W, but they were at Santos family's house, right? And she had the pictures of the house, and she was able to connect them to show that, in fact, baby W today is at Santos's house. And Santos is there. And if she tries to come on and say, no, he wasn't there. Absolutely not. Like, I just went with baby W, and him and I spent Christmas with his family, but not him. Bullshit. He was there. Santos was there. Baby W was there. They were there. Wait, Christina, did you mean to request to come up? So many people requesting one time. I'm so confused as to what the hell's happening. She's going to have consequences. She is absolutely going to have consequences. So you guys, thank you so much for the gifts, for the taps, for the daily heart me's. If you guys are not already following me, please make sure you guys follow me. Because I will be covering this case throughout fully. So Devontae, and a lot of people think this, right? That the judge will never hold her accountable. That I don't think that's true. I think she's going to be held accountable this time. And for you guys that have been following me for a long time, hang with me, okay? Lawyer doesn't typically go live with people because he kind of does his own thing. He knows he's always welcome. If he ever wants to go live with me, he knows he can go live. So this is, okay, let me explain the thing with the lawyer bothering people. When Bree had, what's it called? Supervised visits, right? As thank you so much, love. Listen, I love every single gift I get, but whenever somebody sends their very first gift on TikTok to me, it truly means the world to me. Thank you, love. Okay, focus. So where was that? Oh, so when they went to court, she had the supervised visits, right? So that is what that judge had to prove what her parenting was only based off of her supervised visits, which we all know was 2 hours. Thank you guys for reaching the daily heart rate goal. So it was 2 hours. The whole 2 hours was spent, each time was sent on a hotel bed. Nothing happened. So the judge doesn't have a whole lot to go off of, right? So, and this is verbatim from the transcript of when they went to court. The judge said, and I quote, Bree, I'm going to give you an opportunity. I'm going to assume you have learned your lesson, that you must follow judge's court orders. When the police show up, you must cooperate with the police. If the police show up and say, hey, give me your child, you must do so. So I'm going to assume that you've learned your lesson, and I'm going to give you a chance. So I'm going to give you unsupervised visits for 4 months. Merry Christmas, you guys. And you can have the baby for 7 days a week, but let me make myself very clear. You guys, and these are her, I've read it so many times, I know her words. Let me make myself very clear. Your son is your number one priority, and what you've not done is put him said first. When you have your child, I want you focused on your child and not Santos. 2, Santos is not to be a part of your visits in any capacity. And that is so important. And I will break that down for you in a second. In any capacity, not just be around baby W, but in any capacity. So remember that, okay? Drink. And number 3, the judge said, I understand that you make your money on social media. With that being said, I know whatever you post, whatever happens is going to be posted on social media. And I am going to take in everything that is turned in via social media, because backtrack, in the past, she would take certain videos, right? So she would take this video, this, whatever the case, whatever. She says, I am going to take all of the videos. They will play a part in the decision that I make in January. So I want you to think very long and hard in regards to your actions when you have custody of your child. Not custody, visitation, because she has no custody. She has 0 custody. 2K has full legal physical custody of baby W. She has no custody. She only has visitation rights. Okay. So with that being said, this is kind of what I used to tell my clients when they would go to court and the judge kind of gave them an opportunity like this. Right now, what she's doing is she's playing a game. She's giving you an opportunity to prove John wrong and say, you are a great parent. You can follow over the rules, and you're going to be the best thing for baby W. Basically, here's the rope. Either cut it or hang. One of those two. That's exactly what the judge is doing. So I know a lot of people are frustrated with the judge because they feel like she's very pro-Bree. But had she extended out supervised visits, had she, well, I don't care what she says. She's an idiot. It doesn't matter if she's engaged, married, nothing. It doesn't matter until those court docs say that they can do it. And you know that, Chloe. But you know. So had the judge made the decision to not do that, right, to take away visit, whatever the case may be, then Bree's attorney could have appealed it and they would have won. Because all of the supervised visits were good. Because mind you, they went nowhere. No, nothing happened. They sat on a bed for 2 hours. The baby got bottles and crackers, and that's it. So, that is why I think that this time something's going to happen. So, I hope that helps for all the people that are newer to following me or understanding this case. The judge is not biased. The judge gave her the opportunity, and she said, take your opportunity and shove it somewhere. She doesn't care. Okay, I'm going to try to read some comments. So, is everyone saying that she took that baby again and left? Does anyone know where? They're at Santos's family's house in San Antonio. Now, if they're still there right now, I don't know. But they were there today. The digital footprint is... Yes! Listen, I was telling my guys before I retired, all my guys, for those of you guys who don't know, the last 10 years of my career, I worked with young adults who were justice involved, meaning they were in the justice system some way. They were accused of breaking a law. They were in prison, getting ready to get out, maybe going in, whatever the case may be. I told them, you guys, it's not worth it because the digital footprint right now is crazy. Detectives' jobs are a whole lot easier nowadays. All they got to do is look at your phone and they can see everything. So... yeah, can they confiscate her phone? Yeah. Can they pull, what's it called, CVT footage or whatever? Yeah, they could do all that if they wanted to. So, is everyone saying that they took the... Oh, I already read that. Ruby is indeed a bad... Absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly. And not only that, Ruby is much older. Ruby should be telling her, and a mother of 8. Ruby should be telling her, Bree, don't lose your opportunity to have visitation of your child. We popped confetti for you for getting unsupervised visits. You're about to lose it all. She's probably going to go back to either supervised visitation only or none until she completes a whole bunch of stuff that the judge puts out there. Yeah, 3 weeks at indoor playground. Can he take Can he take him in the Teresa, I'm assuming, are you asking, can John just go and pick him up? No, he cannot. He has to follow the correct procedure. He'd have to file a motion. What is today? Thursday? Hold on. Yes, it's Thursday, so there's 3 days left of the visit. Santos does like to come in here. Santos and Brie. Santos, if you're in here, why don't you listen, love? Why don't you help your fiance / baby mama out and make her do the right thing? Because you realize that doing that, doing your little trick today is going to cost her visitation with her child, right? Listen, Santos, you and your dumb little threats that you like to do and go into. Listen, Santos, you and your dumb little threats that you like to do and go into every single over here with me. You understand? That's not going to fly. Your granny can say whatever. Your granny should be telling you, Santos, you're an idiot. Let her be a mom. Let her follow the orders. Right? Let her follow the orders that the judge put in. You know damn well having that baby at your family's house with you there, even without you there, she's outside of the Dallas County, that she potentially is going to lose custody. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I mean, at this point, Bree's just like, fuck it. I'm fertile. I guess I can just have other ones. That's a terrible situation. So take your little teeny bopper drunk ass selves somewhere else. That's my question. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I truly believe that Bree thinks that she's above the law because she has yet to have to face the consequences. But I'm telling you, the consequences are going to hit her and hit her hard come January. You cannot basically tell the judge to F off. Santos. You just want to continue to nail the coffin close, right? Yes? You said F the orders, Santos? Thank you guys for screen recording. I'm assuming I will get all these. Question. Thank you. When it's your baby, when you guys break up, I mean, I'm assuming she's still 6 weeks and 1 day pregnant for like the 27th week. But if you guys are going through the same situation, well, I guess you wouldn't care because you did just leave the other baby and it wasn't a big deal. So who knows? Right. Just focus on your own child. And, question. Let me read that. Bree is possibly facing jail time. That is a possibility. Now, if it'll happen, I don't know. Likely what will happen, I know you guys also follow the other case that I'm doing where the mom broke the orders and she just got 6 months in jail. So yes, that is a possibility. More so, I think probably what will happen is she's going to lose custody. Or not custody, but lose visitation time. Especially since she cannot be trusted to keep baby W where baby W needs to be, which is in Dallas County and surrounding counties. And Santos cannot be around what, you guys? In any capacity. And Santos, since you're here, hopefully you're not Wi-Fi'd out enough that maybe you can understand this. Okay, so listen. In any capacity, Santos, means you cannot be part of the planning, part of the travel, part of booking anything. You can't go to the same place that he's at. You can't be in the yard. You can't be in the street. You can't be in the car. You can't be at the mall. For the whole vicinity, for the entire 7 days, you can't have FaceTime calls. You can't call her. You can't email her. You can't do social media. Again, I feel like I'm reading fucking Green Eggs and Ham. I'm about to write a story about it. You've broke all of those over and over and over and over again, which means to me, you and Bree, I mean, you just said it in black and white. I got it. You said, fuck them orders. And Bree pretty much is saying the same thing by doing the actions. So I'm sure the judge is going to love to see that come January 6th, that both you and Bree said, fuck you, judge, and your orders. I don't care. And that is going to be responded by, I'm sorry, your visitation is cut. Maybe you'll get supervised visits. Maybe, if you're lucky. But that judge is going to humble you quickly. Again, yes. And let's praise 2K for a little bit. Let me give him some praise. Thank God for 2K. Can we imagine where poor baby W would be if 2K hadn't have stepped up and hadn't have fought for his child and brought him into a loving, stable home and environment where he has structure, a schedule, good meals to eat, everything that he needs? He's not bouncing from bop house to MILF house to crack house, whatever. He has a good, stable home and environment. So thank God for 2K being as young as he was and stepping up and showing the fuck out for his son. Santos could never. Which is why he's so jealous of 2K. He wants to be 2K so bad. It's mind-boggling. I am going to pray hard for baby W over these next 3 days because Santos' obsession with 2K and baby W is scarily sickening. It is sickening and it's scary to me, and it wouldn't. Anyways, let me just. So we will see what orders come into play. For those of you too that were not in my live yesterday, the new orders that were filed, you guys, they weren't anything serious. I've seen a lot of videos of people saying, oh my God, John doesn't have an attorney. John doesn't have an attorney. That's not true at all. John has a phenomenal attorney. She actually got a promotion and she is now a partner at a different firm. Hi, love. She's at a partner at a different firm. That is just the rules, that you have to put in a notice to the court to say, hey, I'm now at this is my new address, blah, 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 blah. That's it. So still the same attorney. She just got a promotion. I agree with Michelle. Santos is jealous of baby W. That's why he is pushing so hard for Bree to lose custody. And I grasp that. I get that. What I don't, I guess because I'm a mother of 4 and I would do anything for my children. What I don't understand is, why is she allowing that? Why is she not pushing so hard to be able to keep her child? Because I'm sure she just went right along with it. It could have been her idea. Who knows? But for the fact that you know that that child cannot go outside of Dallas or surrounding counties, Santos, you worry about your child. I know exactly who the father of the child is. It is in court documentation. Paternity authorization has already been done. That is John's child. It is his twin. But it doesn't matter, because guess who has custody of the child? Right, John. Bree has just visitation. On Christmas, Santos, you guys chose to do this on Christmas. Just tell Bree to love on her baby. Enjoy this Christmas, because it's probably the last one for a while. For those of you guys just coming in and asking what happened, I see you, Life of Steph. Sorry, I'm getting there. Quick recap. It came out today. As we know, Bree is only allowed to see baby W in Dallas and the surrounding counties, which means the counties touching Dallas. Bree took baby W to San Antonio, which is not in Dallas or surrounding counties, to hold on really fast. Give me 1 second. Antonio, which is not in Dallas or surrounding counties, to hold on really fast. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, so she has to stay in Dallas County or surrounding counties. She took Santos, or she took Santos too. She took baby W to Santos's house, family's house in San Antonio, Texas. Wait, why reset? I'm good. At least I think. So she posted a video. They always tell on themselves. None of us would ever know if they stayed off social media, which is why I always say, right? We don't have to do anything. People always tell us that we have to, or that we scope them out and we find out, or we put this or we do that. We don't have to do anything. They do it themselves. I don't know if they flew there or drove there. To me, it doesn't matter. I don't really care. Terry Lynn. Oh, got me. Thank you, love. So baby W ends up at Santos's house outside of Dallas County. That is strike number 1. Thank you, love. Number 2, I'm assuming that was not reported to John, because remember, John has to approve that. That was not reported to John. That's an assumption that I don't have. Thank you, guys. That I don't have verification of, but that is a safe assumption, right? Thank you guys for the gifts. And number 3, Santos was there. So Santos was with baby W today for Christmas. We know that he's been around all of these times, but now there's verification. I don't know. What's wrong with her? I truly think that she just doesn't. I think she's a perma victim, and she's never going to just say, I don't know. I don't want him. I just don't want to. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, there is proof. There is proof up. She posted it. Which is crazy. And how Kimberly put it together, I watched the videos from Kimberly. She posted a video of baby W that Bree posted of baby W playing on a mat with a child or whatever. And then Bree posted a video a few months ago of her also at Santos's family's house when she did not have baby W. And it's the exact same house. Yeah, with the brother. Visit's gone. Absolutely sad and mind-boggling, especially the way she caught up. I just don't get it. And Santos is not a man in my mind, or, I mean, he's not. He's a little boy. But nonetheless, anybody, and her friends are not her friends. Family is not family, because anybody who truly actually cares about Bree should be saying, Bree, that is not a smart move. Bree, stick it out. Get through January. See what she says in January. Maybe you'll be able to do. Who knows? The judge very well could have said come January, oh, okay, well, yeah, we'll do visits now. Not now. Not now. The judge isn't going to say that. So Bree doesn't even have anybody around her that's supportive, that's going to, try to give her advice. Why is Santos' mom family allowing it is my question. I went, Jazz, that's a good question. But to be honest, I don't even know if they know. Like, I can't doubt or fault his family at all, because there is a very good likelihood they have no idea. I don't know if they follow them on social media. And this isn't of any disrespect, but I know that whenever he, we've seen them on on video, right, on lives and stuff, talking to his mom, he has to translate for them. So I'm not sure if his family speaks English enough to know that. I don't know. Because I would be the same. If my son brought a girl over and had a child, and the child was not supposed to be there, absolutely not. Adult or not. My kids are 26 to 32. I would still beat their ass if they even thought about it. No, get that child back to where they're supposed to be, and you get in the house, because the child's not supposed to be around you. So you get your ass in this house right now. You're not going to be around the child. You let that woman have a shot at being a parent to her child. She needs directions, but honestly don't think she would. Pop Mom, I want to think that too. I thought that for a time, but she's had them. I mean, her directions are clear as day. She doesn't follow them. She truly feels like I birthed him, so I can do whatever I want to do with him because he's mine. She has the exact same mindset as Liv, the other one who's currently serving 6 months for doing the same shit. And she's serving 6 months right now. Y'all don't at me in a nurse and have a heart. I feel bad she has no family guidance. Wait, who added you, Jess? What do you mean? Oh, and Jess, listen. I feel bad too. Oh, I've been saying this whole time since I've been following her. I'm like, where is her family? Why doesn't she have any family support? Why doesn't she have any guidance? Why doesn't she have any people, like, trying to help, like, in her corner? I've been saying it too. I started out when I first started following her, truly wanting to help her, provide her with guidance. And I was met with, shut up, you stupid old fat white bitch. I don't want no advice from you. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'll do whatever I want to do. Okay. And it has continued to be just that, coming from that. But I'm with you. I feel horrible that she has no support. Yeah, she doesn't want the family life. I agree. Bro is a product of her environment. Her mom's a 304. Or I think it was Brie. Yeah. She's happy with the 7 days a month. Yeah, and that's the thing that gets me, Heather, is like she truly does seem content and okay with having him the 5 to 7 days out of the month, right? Now she can't go that long without Santos, so whatever. But again, I don't understand why. Again, this would be the advice that I would give her, not that she would listen. Rent your place, self a place in a little apartment in Texas, in Dallas County or whatever surrounding counties, a little apartment. Instead of doing 7 straight days, do 3.5 and 3.5 days, right? Every other weekend. And then you won't have to carry your stuff out every single time. You can leave the stuff there. Then Baby W doesn't go 3 weeks without seeing or hearing from his mother. At this age, that's too long. You have to spend that time to re-engage, to reconnect, etc. from his standpoint at that time. It's also, 1 week is also too long to be away from his home core, his home, his norm, his everything, to be away from his dad. But if she was to, instead of spending renting an Airbnb for the 7 days, if she was to get an apartment, it would cost either the same or less than the Airbnb to have the apartment the whole time, and she could have him every other weekend. I'm telling you, their connection would be a lot stronger. He would then have a normalcy. He'd be going to the same place every single time, have the same room every time, the same toys. It would become a norm to him. He would start to understand when he goes to that place, oh, that's mom's place. But every single time, it's a different Airbnb, so it's a different home every single time. But at this point, I after today, I truly think it's too late. Oh, I know, PD. I know she doesn't care. But again, I always like to explain it and put it out there because I'm truly hoping that if there's somebody else in the same situation they're listening, maybe they will take the advice. I know Bree's not going to take the advice. And at this point, it's too late. It's too late. She has broke every single court order. And now there's proof. You even hear Santos in the damn video. And they posted it themselves. There's no way they can come on here and blame anybody else. America, thank you, love. Yeah, many times. Many times. Waiting on an Amber. I don't necessarily think that they would do an Amber Alert. I don't think that could happen. Please pin what comment? Oh, are you talking about Susan's comment? Let me see. She has to learn on her own and hit rock. I agree with you, Jazz, 100%. I just truly prayed, and I know people really truly think that I don't like Brie. That's not it. I don't know Brie to not like her or to like her. I don't know. I saw a lost young mom. That's what I saw. And I truly was hoping to give her some guidance and help. And with John, same thing with John. I saw a lost young man, that needed, that I could possibly help and give some guidance to. And I was met with two totally different responses. So, no, it would be like that. What happened at the milk house? Yeah, shoved him over. She doesn't even care. Exactly, she doesn't. And I've said that too, from the beginning. She doesn't care, but she's a perma victim. It's a term I like to use. She's a perma victim. The best thing she could have done that would have made her a great mom is to say, you know what, John? She didn't have to say you're right, but say, you know what? Thank you for stepping up. I need to find myself. I'm not ready for this full time. I'm not. T-Junkie, I'm not ready for this. You have full custody right now. Give me a few months or give me some time to get myself together. Just promise me when I come back, you'll give me an opportunity. That would have made her a great mom. This popcorn back and forth, not a good look. And again, you guys saw it. Santos just came in here and said, "Fuck those papers." So you break all the rules, you take the child away from where John does. I'm assuming John doesn't know it. Even if he does know, even though she told him, I guarantee you he didn't agree, right? So John doesn't know or didn't agree, took him outside of Dallas or surrounding counties to Santos's family's house, and Santos was there. Yeah, I think all of his comments got screenshotted. Coming in here threatening me, talking about Granny said, post up. And I'm posted. Okay, I'm posted. Shanda. Is it Shanda? That very well could be. I think she despises W because I think he may love John more. Yeah. I don't know. Santos is a child. He acts just like a child. Brie acts just like a child. Yeah. Yeah, and again, you guys, with the judge, it's not that the judge has been biased. Again, had she taken action before and taken anything away, her attorney could have filed an appeal and they would have won, because she only had to go off of was the supervised visits. And like I've told you guys, I'm not even really a fan of supervised visits because we don't get true accuracy, right? Well, and she told her, here you go. You got 4 months. I will watch every single video. I want you to focus your attention on your child and not Santos. The child is to stay in Dallas and surrounding counties. John, you must notify John where the child is going to be at all times. She just broke all of them today. Today. Just today. We won't even talk about any of the rest of them. Nothing happened. These women are drama. There are 80% of children that are with fathers. Wait, what are you talking about that nothing happened? Baby W is her moneymaker. Yeah, no, something happened. The judge found something happened. The judge found that it was viable. And again, it also came down to Santos played a big part in that as well. January 6th is their court date. They have one January 6th and then one in February. The one in February, you guys, is for the motion of compel that was issued. She said, with the homegirl comments, I'd request a new judge. Now, I won't, because I'm sure that if that gets brought up, right, the judge will put her The judge will put her in her place. Judges do not like that. They do not play that at all. You know, sometimes when people are talking, they're like, bro, I said this or whatever. I had a client who was facing some time, and the judge ended up giving him probation. And the client, without even thinking, was like, good looking out, homie. The judge was so mad. He looked at me and said, what did you just call me? What did you just call me? And he didn't want to say it again. He's like, what did you just say? And he told him, he's like, I am not your homie. I am not your friend. I will still lock you up. Let me make this very clear. I am your, what the hell? I am your honor, blah, blah, blah. So Bree just likes to make dumb, stupid comments like that to get a rise out of people, to get clicks, views, etc. That's it. They're adults. Being young doesn't give grace for following. Yeah, you have to follow the court orders. That's why I tell people, listen, if you guys can work shit out without going to court, do that. Work it out. Because who wants the courts telling you when you can and cannot see your kids, etc. They were not able to do that. Clearly, Bree doesn't listen. So now she has 100% put her in this situation. This has nothing to do with John, you guys. John is not to blame in any way, shape, or form for this scenario. I'm not saying John's perfect at all. That's not what's coming out of my mouth. But what I'm saying is, had she acted like a good, loving, caring mom, not leaving the baby at a couple weeks old while she's out partying all night, he wouldn't have had to file for 50. He only filed for 50-50 visitation, you guys. He didn't file for full custody. He filed for 50-50. He was granted 50-50. So John gets him 50% of the time, Bree gets him 50% of the time. He even stayed and paid for everything. For I think it was like 6 months in California. Moved everything to California so he can be there, stayed. Of her 50% of the time, so of the 2 weeks that she got, she left baby W with John 1 week of that time. 1 week. So he wanted 50-50. She said, okay, we'll just keep him an extra week. So then when they went back for their actual custody time, that is how it came out that the judge said, okay, you get him 75% of the time. You get him 1 week because you have shown that that's what you can do. You have shown that that's the amount that you want him, and that's the amount that you are able and capable of taking care of them. Since then, she continued to make mistakes and do things that she shouldn't do. That is why she went to supervised visitation. So that is how all that happened. Everybody keeps talking about, oh, it's because of John. No, when you do an action, there's a consequence. So she's done action after action after action, and there's a consequence. And the rest of them will follow suit. I don't have my iPad, so I can't check it right now. But I can check it when I get off. I can. Wait, let me make sure hold on. Let me find that. Hold on really fast. Oh no, I can't even do that because I'm on it. Yeah, I have to do it afterwards. I'll get another device. Okay, I'll do a quick recap in 1 second. She made that agreement with John to get rid of the DVRO, but she couldn't even follow it. Well, and something came out, but I won't speak on it because I can't remember. Something came out about that. That actually wasn't even. I can't remember. I'll have to find it. Her loophole on Snap says, y'all are goofies, court ordered, said Santos, not his family. Yeah, well, she's wrong. She's wrong. She's the goofy. Because there's no loophole. Again, in any capacity, right? And I have a whole video out on the any capacity. In any capacity, he cannot be around, near, part of the traveling thing. And you guys honestly believe, JK, the shedding Christmas tree, I love it. let's be serious, guys. Do you honestly think on Christmas that Bree and baby W went to Santos's family's house for Christmas and he didn't? No. But well, let's just pretend that they did. We're going to go with that story just for the thought of it, okay? That Bree and baby W only went to San Antonio to his family, right? We're just going to pretend. Let's buckle up. First class trip to Delulu Land. Buckle up. Do you guys got your permission slips? Okay, here we go. You ready? They live in San Antonio. Her court order clearly states you must be in Dallas County or surrounding counties, right? So it has to be a county touching, and San Antonio is neither one, right? That was the next thing I was say. She doesn't speak Spanish. Why would she go when they can't even communicate? But Santos isn't there. He's just lonely landed in my chat because he's lonely on Christmas. Well, no, come on. She thinks we're a little, you know. NGTK is 2 steps ahead. He knows that's why. Of course. Yeah. So 2K is a very smart man. Absolutely. Yeah. I just saw that I saw Kimberly's video. Again, she's great. If you're not following her, make sure you guys are following her. If you're not following me, make sure you guys are following me. Send your daily heart me's. And posted videos of him gifting his brother who lives in Santa. Oh my gosh. Wait, was there a first part of that? Tea junkie. I just love me some tea junkie. Okay. She's using W to disturb his peace instead of her physically. Absolutely. Posted a video of him. Yeah. Listen. Even though, while we're on our first class trip to San Antonio to visit his family, even though he's not in the video, you hear him in the video. You hear him talking. You hear Santos in the video. Santos was at the house. Judith, and that's a lot of people are saying that. You guys, this is why I actually came on to discuss this, because I started seeing a lot of misinformation going around in regards to this. So, if I can verify it, if I have evidence, etc., I always want to come on and make sure that we're putting out the correct narrative. Okay? He doesn't have any reason to. Even if he did crash out, it's not going to look bad on him. She has already, let me just turn this off. She has already broken the court order numerous times, but just today alone, she's broken the taking him out of Dallas County, not reporting to 2K where he is, not getting permission, and having the baby around Santos, who cannot be around him in what, guys? In any capacity, okay? Why haven't the cops been called? That I don't know, right? Because I don't talk to John or his family, so, and even if I did, that wouldn't be anything that I would put out there unless it was something that they agreed upon. I don't know if that's something that the cops can be called, because it's a civil matter. So I don't know. I'm sure all this information will get over to John's attorney, and I'm sure John's attorney will act quick. It is Christmas. And again, if he's not in harm's way, he's not in imminent danger, right? That's the main thing. No, he's not where he's not at the address he's supposed to be at, but they do know where he is because they posted it. He looks fine because they posted a video, right? So he's not in imminent danger, so there wouldn't be a reason to do that. And also, you guys, that's very traumatizing on kids too. Oh no, you guys, trust me, I believe that Santos and Bria are a danger to him. I'm not saying that at all. But do I think that by tomorrow he's not going to be with us? No. So we have to trust that they're going to, that the attorneys and the judge is going to do whatever it is they have to do. He's not in danger. She has violated orders and hope she goes to jail. I agree. Yeah. And when you guys, again, I want to make sure that I'm clear when I say he's not in imminent danger. That's the court's way of saying, is he still going to be here tomorrow? Right? Now, last time when he filed an order and it was denied, it was because baby W was getting returned the next day. So no, they don't like to send the police out to go and pick a child up if they don't feel like the child's in imminent danger, meaning going to be physically severely harmed, etc., 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 right? Because the police coming is being called and picking up a child, that's traumatizing as well. And last time the child was going home the next day. This time though, there is 3 days, so I don't know. I agree with that, Keto. Yeah, that they've probably been there since at least at a minimum yesterday. Oh, Angie, can you pin my comment about everyone not contacting John, please? Oh yeah, you guys, please do not do that. Please, I didn't see that comment, Susan, but you guys, John and his family, I guarantee you, is very well aware of this. Imagine the stress that they are under. Please do not reach out and contact them. Please just let them be. Let them pray on this and figure out what they need to do, what they want to do, gather what evidence. Thank you. But yes, and John has asked too. John has put out very many. What? John has put out a lot of videos saying, you guys, please. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, but please stop sending me stuff because it does get very, very overwhelming. It does. The RO does say that the cops can be involved. Absolutely. I can't pull it up. Damn it. Yeah, always home. I agree. Listen, when you are that connected with your child, she said, I think 2K had an idea something was going on since he couldn't sleep. I agree. My kids are adults. I have woke up in the middle of the night feeling something is wrong, like a pit in my stomach. I will message all 4 of my kids, and sure enough, something will be going on with somebody. You just know. You feel it. She made sure to do this while John was... Oh, yeah, exactly. John's away. Courts are closed for the holidays. Absolutely. She's thinking that's going to be okay. What she doesn't grasp is... Bree, hello. You go to court January 6th. January 6th, you go to court. And you were hoping... No, I know it's open back up tomorrow. Yes. I'm sure a motion will be filed tomorrow. Yes. That I am well aware. We're talking about just today. Sometimes I forget I have to be very, very specific. Yeah. Listen, Bree, snuggle up with baby W. For once, at least for these next couple days that you have him, put him above Santos. Please put him above Santos. Spend time with him. Do whatever it is you need to know that you need to do. Yeah, she didn't do the parenting classes either. Okay, so we have a bunch of new people coming in. So the new people coming in, sorry guys, I'm going to do a quick recap. I don't know if he's filing a motion. You guys, I have no idea. Very quick recap. If you're here, welcome in. If you're not following me, make sure that you guys follow me because I will always put out the correct information. I do not speak about it until I actually have evidence to prove such things. Bree has her visitation right now with baby W, which is another thing that I don't ever talk about, is when she has her time with baby W, because that is her time that I feel is special, that she should be unbothered. But she chooses to go live while she has baby W, so that is on her. So while I was out at my family's, baby dad's side of the family's house for Christmas, I was getting a bunch of messages, and I looked, and sure enough, she posted a video that she took baby W to Santos's family's house for Christmas. Now, there's a few things wrong with that. That's in San Antonio. That is outside of Dallas and surrounding counties, which she can only have visitation inside of Dallas and surrounding counties. She also has to inform John of wherever the child is going to be. I can almost guarantee She did not do that because Andy has to approve. Didn't do that. And then she posted a video of baby W playing with another little boy. I think it's a little boy. Another little boy on this mat. And Kimberly posted the video and showed that was the same house that Santos's little girl, okay, it's his little sister. That was the same house that they were at just a few months ago. I don't think baby W is there. So they were able to put it together to show that it is, in fact, Santos's house. Then Brie goes on and says, you idiots. Oh my God, you guys are so dumb. It says that Santos, he can't be around Santos, not Santos's little sister. So one, that's admitting that that is, in fact, where you're at. One. Two, Santos is heard in the video. You can hear Santos talking in the video. And three, they don't speak Spanish, or they don't speak English, and you don't speak Spanish. And you think Santos is letting you and baby W go with your family, or sorry, with his family that you don't really know or have a connection with, and he's just going to be all alone for Christmas? You guys could have kept it and quiet and had a cute little Christmas, just the three of us, and had you not posted anything, the likelihood is nobody would have known. But you guys cannot stay off of social media. That's why I say nobody has to say anything. Nobody has to look for anything or dig up anything. They put it out there themselves. So that is what happened today. Honestly, 4 to 5 hours if we're being realistic. To be honest, it wouldn't matter, excuse me, even if it was an hour away. If it is not Dallas County or a surrounding county, it doesn't matter. Her visits have to be inside of Dallas County or a surrounding county. John has to know the address, all that stuff. And 2 hours from the border too. Yeah, come on. The rules are extremely specific for a reason. Absolutely. Yeah. And again, you guys, the time or the distance or how long it takes to get from Dallas to San Antonio, again, does not matter. It is not about the time. It's the fact she has to have visits in Dallas County or surrounding counties, and John has to be informed and approved. Merry Christmas, love. Approved of where the child is at. January 6th. Their court date is January 6th. And I would assume the person's house it is, right? Wait, what do you mean? I don't know if there was something before that. But it's Santos's parents' house, or family's house. Yeah, Lainey, I think that the judge isn't going to have a choice here but to hold her accountable. Merry Christmas, hold on. Again, sorry for those of you that have been following me since I got on, but I do want to say this again because this is the biggest conspiracy, or not conspiracy, but thought that everyone has. So I do want to make sure that I explain this again. The judge is not biased, right? Judges can't be biased, but not that judges aren't. But in this situation, the judge could not have done anything or held her accountable last time in regards to her visitations, parenting, etc., because she only had supervised visitation. She only had him 2 days a week, a few days out of the month, and the whole time was at either a playhouse thing or inside of a hotel on a bed. Like, she held him to the bed. And there was 0 issues. The monitor said that there was 0 issues. So if the monitor says that there's 0 issues, how is she going to say, okay, well, you got to continue to whatever the case, whatever anybody is wanting them to do, right? And I said this, doing the work I've been doing for 30 years, supervised visits are not always the best. very necessary sometimes, but not always the best, especially in that situation, because we're trying to gauge how will Bree really act? How will she really mother when somebody is not watching, right? And so that's what the judge did. And again, she said, okay, you want a parent? You need to prove to me you can do it. So you get 7 days out of the month. And these are your rules. You will keep the child. Your visitations will be inside Dallas County or surrounding counties only. You must let John know where the child is. You can have the child for the whole 7 days, including overnights. Or you can have him hours throughout, whatever, like 12 to 5, whatever. But you have to give John 24-hour notice. And she said, I'm giving you this opportunity. I want you to think about your child more than you think about Santos. And Santos is not... Oh. Thank you, Auntie Cray. Oh, hold on. I gotta get it. Yes! 2 for 2. Thank you, love. She says, and Santos is not to be a part of your custody, your visitation, sorry, not custody because she has no custody, a part of your visitation in any capacity. Meaning not the planning, not the booking, not the car ride, not picking up Chrome, not dropping off food, not while her and baby W are out doing, hold on. 3, thank you, love. Hold on. Oh, shit. It's Christmas. I don't want to miss a kiss, okay? Thank you, guys. So she cannot have him around in any content oh my God, I'm so tired now, I'm trembling. In any capacity whatsoever. Thank you, Keto Mom! And she broke all of those rules today. Absolutely all of them were broke today. Hey, listen, Mimi. You have to make sure you line that arrow up just right, or you miss the kiss. I'm not willing to do that. The kisses I can get. And then for Santos, first of all, over the weekend, him and Bree, because we found out Bree's sneaky link account, him and Bree in there threatening Chris different, and now he wants to come in here and do the same to me and then say, fuck those orders. Well, you know what you did? You and her both did fuck the orders. Guess what that means come January? And everybody but them wants her to be able to have custody, wants her to be able to have visitation, wants her to be a part of her child's life. Everybody wants that, but her. Oh, she knows 100%, Shannon. This is what they explained it in court. Went over it in court. Her attorney went over it in court. I've gone over it 1,000,000 times. Wrote word for word for word for word. I read a 90-page document. I read a 113-page transcript that said every single word. They come in here, what you guys saw, the last few lives I've gone talking about this, Santos has been in here. I'm sure Bree's been in here too. Yeah, she thinks she's funny because her whole thing is she's going to try to get people to believe that Santos wasn't there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He is still a part in some capacity. He was outside of Dallas or surrounding counties. You didn't inform John and let him know. You're disturbing his peace. You absolutely, positively, for sure are disturbing his peace. That is a great way to say it, Kathy. She looked up. Yep. Yeah, they came into my, or at least, I don't know if Bree did. I saw Santos did. He came in and said, fuck those orders. She does think she's above the law. Yep. Yeah. And trust me, you guys, listen, again, like Sammy said before. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Where's it going? Thank you! Auntie Craig gives good kisses. Please, again, do not reach out to John. He is well aware of this. I am sure he is stressed the fuck out. So he doesn't need us reaching out and contacting him and letting us know. He doesn't need that. He knows. He's well aware. Okay, yeah, if you can send that to me, that would be fantabulous. I know this part, and listen, I get so frustrated too when I come in and I just happen to scroll into a live and they're talking about something. I'm like, oh my god, what happened? But I just got done doing a recap for the 4th time. Basically, love, Bree took baby W outside of Dallas. T-Junkie! Oh my god, he's so cute. Thank you, love. Bree took baby W to Santos's family's house for Christmas, who is, okay, thank you, who is outside. It's outside of Dallas and surrounding counties, so she broke her order in many, many ways. I will be shocked if she has anything more than supervised visitation come January. Shocked. If she even gets that. I don't even know if she's going to get that. The judge very well could say, you know what? Until you can at least do the parenting classes that you ordered to do, because you still haven't done your 12 weeks of parenting classes, you're not doing anything. Okay, thank you, little mama. Thank you. T-Junkie is the best. Yes, in a sense, Lexi. I mean, I don't know to what extent, because the way the court process works, and it takes a while to get stuff done, he'll already have been home. But I can almost guarantee you they will absolutely file motions stating all of this. The judge will have it when they go back to court on January 6th, and the judge is going to be like, so you just literally said fuck the orders because you broke every single one of them? That's what we're doing, Miss Olson? Because this is one of my favorite lines that the judge said. I think she's going to be very close to that. She can't do it right away because they do have a certain, by law, they do have certain time frames. Okay, Dog Lover. I don't have my iPad, so I can't look it up, but tomorrow I'll have another device, so I'll be able to look it up. Why is she sure? That's just Bree thinking, because Bree thinks she can do whatever she wants. She's going to very quickly learn. No, she can't. She cannot. She thinks she can. Again, if you guys watch my videos, yes, Santos was there. I mean, let's think about it. Let's just use common sense for a second, guys. Why would Bree and baby W go to Santos's house outside of the area, leave Santos home alone for the holidays all by himself, and his family and her can't even communicate? That absolutely makes no sense. No one's going to believe that. But it doesn't matter because, once again, they post everything online without even, I don't know if they just don't pay it, listen to it back or what. But he's in the video. He's in the video. So, there's that. Clacken. Will it be considered napping? I don't know. 2K responded. I don't have my iPad to show the video. I know. I don't have anything else I can play it on right now. I'll have to do it tomorrow, or I can do a video and do it. The fact that baby is still San Antonio and John has no clue where he is. But yeah, that's where he's going to be able to do to where, again, she's disturbing the peace, etc., you know, that kind of stuff. Nothing happened to my iPad. Well, there's a story behind it, but I'll tell you guys later. Yeah, mine did too. My heart just breaks for 2K. But again, you guys, please do not reach out to 2K. He is well aware. He knows everything that's going on. I'm sure of it. Yeah, she has the baby for 7 days. So I think he goes back on Saturday or Sunday. No, I didn't. I don't know, Lisa. It's a civil matter. I don't know. I'm assuming tomorrow he'll talk to his attorney, and whatever they feel is going to be the best thing to do is what they're going to do. That I don't know. Yeah. I just like to make sure I come on and let people know the correct information, because you get these videos out here and there's a lot of misinformation that very quickly gets spread, and that's what I don't want. The sad thing is that is what I know, just me, I know. That's the thing that gets me. No, that's typical for her to get Christmas. Yeah. Typically for in any type parenting thing, one parent gets odd and thank you, Courtney. One parent gets odd years and one parent gets even years. So John had W for Christmas last year, so this year's her year. Yeah. Yep, he had it last year, she gets this year. California restraining orders are taken serious. He can call the cops and they can make her bring him. They very possibly could. I don't know. Because I know sometimes it can seem like I'm wishy-washy on it. Would I feel better if Baby W was back? Yes. Because Santos seems extremely unhinged. Him coming into every single person's chat and threatening them and doing all that bullshit he's unhinged. He's crazy. Okay? He is off the charts right now. But whenever you have to get police involved, and this would be the third time now that she would have Baby W, that the police have to be called, and the second time she would have to turn him over via a police officer. It's traumatic for a child. Traumatic. But if that's what has to be done, that's what has to be done. And you also don't want to do it to where you're calling the cops and then the cops won't do anything, because then so I'm sure right now he's also hesitant to do those things because of what happened, Just keep John and Baby W and his family in his prayers. We only have a week and a half left of this nonsense. And as a reminder, now I have to go through February, because I promised you guys I would see this through the end. Once the Bree and 2K stuff is over, I am done following them. If she has a baby with Santos, or thank you, Courtney, or doesn't, is pregnant for the 6 weeks and 1 day for the 30th week, I don't care. I have zero interest in covering them at all. But I will follow this through for you guys to continue to make sure that the correct information is put out. So now it's going into February. Yes, loved them. Oh my god, everyone looks so cute in our little matching jammies. They came in all the sizes. Loved it. They didn't have the pants though, but I was able to find a cute green pair of pants. Yeah. Santos was very open with his feeling on the orders. Buck the orders. His exact words in my chat. Buck the orders. The judge is gonna love that. Also, he was in Chris Differin's chat talking about how he's gonna kick his ass. Girls, it's just us. Have you guys seen Santos? And then have you seen Chris Different? Come on. Who's your money on, okay? Who's your money on? But anyways, that's not the point. He then said, okay, well, I'll meet you at court. Or why don't you come to court? Santos, are you inviting 2K's friend to come to court? To have at the court? And you think that's going to help your fiance? This motherfucker didn't even know what a fiance was. He thought they were already married. Oh my god. Chris was killing me. Chris was killing me with it. He was like, is this fool serious? He can't be serious. But yeah, did you guys see where Santos was being interviewed? Oh, hold on. Focus. I think that one was a jackpot. What happened with Santos deleted? Wait, what do you mean? I think you get so lucky. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Where's it going? Where the hell did it go? Oh, now that's good. Oh, that's skill. That one went, whoa. Whoa, I got excited. That one went way off. I still got it. Thank you, Amy. I'm getting all the smooches from the ladies tonight. All of us wanting to watch. It's quite literally do. Facts. Very factual statement. I'm telling you, I'm getting good because that one was way off here. I was like, I was going to get it, but I can't miss my kiss from Amy. So crazy. All right. Is Santos caught? Wait, what do you mean caught? What, is he on the run? What's happening? Santos can also get in trouble for impersonating. Did you say an FBI agent? What do you mean? He was impersonating this idiot? I was cracking up when he was still trying to get people to believe that he was in the military after All Money very clearly verified and showed proof that that fool was never in the military. He showed his paperwork that he signed up to join the military and his ass never showed up. Oh, you're saying what happened to Santos? Is that what you guys are asking? Stolen valor. I can't respect it. I will never respect a stolen valor or anybody who supports one. Yes, he said he works for the FBI. It gets money from Mexico. This idiot. Is the lawyer going to say this information is not relevant to custody? Probably. She's got one phrase and she sticks with it. This is not relevant. Nope, this is not relevant. Why do you need to know where she's going to be? That's not relevant. Why do you know where she lives? How is that relevant? What? Objection, Your Honor. What's the word again? Oh, relevant, not relevant. Millions from the cartel, exactly. Oh my God, this guy. If that was the case, then how come she can't afford her visits? God, it all just blows my mind. Legitimately, Oh. Yes! Let's go! Oh, another one. Oh my God. Go. Yes! Thank you, God. I'm getting so many. Oh, another one. Oh my God. Focus. I've got them all. Thank you guys so much. Now that's her fiance that she insists to be around her son. You're right. Sounds very, very relevant. Well, now, T Junkie, did you hear when he was doing his interview with Perez Hilton? He called her his wife, and he's like, "Wait, you guys got married?" He's like, "Yep, we sure did." He's like, "I got down on my knee and did this." He was like, "That's getting engaged," and he's like, "It's the same thing." And Perez says, "So do you have a marriage license?" He's like, "Well, no, we're gonna go to Vegas and do that." He's an idiot. He just doesn't get it. I wish that. Yeah, he is a piece of work. Cartel, FBI informant, and blasting that on social media. Right, that's a first. Imagine that, guys. Like, buckle up to Delulu land again. You want to come on to the internet and blast that you work for the FBI and as a cartel, bringing in millions of dollars, and you're going to just share that to the world with everybody knowing your name and where you are and listen, y'all. Yeah, I'm thinking the cartel is probably one of the last people I'm going to play with. But listen, do you, Bill? You know, you're so big, bad, and strong. Is it true cartel heard all this? Listen, I don't put nothing past the cartel. I have heard, but again, I don't talk on it because I don't have verification, but I have heard from a reliable source, but again, I don't have a way to verify it, that he is not welcome back in Mexico, which is why he's not been back. But I don't know. D! She joined the fan club for 2 months. Welcome to the fan club. Welcome to the sock gang. If you guys are not already following, make sure you guys are following along. I will also be posting this up on my YT. My YT is the same name as here, Angie W1470. I think it's about to make claims about the cartel. Yeah. There's just Mrs. P. There's just thank you, Veronica. Thank you guys so much for your day. Oh, can we get back up to 400, you guys? We're at 382. I just like there's a few things that I just wouldn't do, right? Like play with the military, the cartel, the FBI, all of that stuff. They look into those claims and can take them very seriously. So I just don't get it. They went to Mexico, but I still wonder why he hasn't taken her to his hometown to meet his mother. I don't think the mom is very interested. Yeah. When they met for the talk for the first time, or one of the times, the mom was not intrigued with who he was with. The mom's probably also like, you're having another child? You have a child. How about you figure out how to make that work? Yeah, but how down the rabbit hole? How do you do that? Hola? Hello, Senor Cartel member. Don't come for me, please. I'm calling to let you know of Santos. He's on TikTok. Yes. He said that he works for the cartel and the FBI, and he's a stolen valor. Yes, the one who's, yeah, right, yep, she does the FO. They gave you a discount. Okay, well, anyways, we're just letting you, how do you make that call to the cartel? I don't know how that would happen. It would be great if there was a way to just call to the cartel. I don't know. With a black glove. Yeah, that his one black stinky glove. Did y'all see the reports of when Brie got her miscarriage, tried to eat? Yes. Yeah, we've talked about that a lot, right? That's psychological behavior. To have an AB because you had intercourse with two men on the same night and you did not know who the father was, to have an AB and then go to John and say that you had a miscarriage and go and get a tattoo and say, and I got a tattoo to memorialize that. Then imagine how that's going to work out, and hoping that that was going to make him be like, oh my God, I can't believe let's have another one, or whatever she was thinking. But now for the rest of your life, you have to look down and be like, no, I was just being a 304 and I was with two guys in one night and I had an AB because I just didn't know. And what if that was the one girl she would have had? Never know. Oh, she loves that though, Mama too. That's why I don't even message her anymore. I don't any of it. Because she first of all, she makes money. Every time you guys go over to Snapchat and watch her videos and make comments, she's making money. So she wants people to go over there and bombard her with questions and comments. And that's why, if you guys notice, they typically respond only to the negative ones. Because what does that do? The negativity brings in more views. More views, more money. I've seen some people post their what's it called, their balances or their deposits or whatever from whatever from Snap, and they pay quite hefty. So she is trying to build over there. I'm not telling you guys what to do or what not to do. I'm just saying that's exactly what she monetizes off her child. Now, she's a resident of California. Remember, she keeps telling us this. In California, you are required to have a Coogan account. That is a law. She has to have a Coogan account for her son. They very well could request that as well. Remember the stream? The kidnapping stream? Remember she said she made beautifully flawed, hello love. Remember she said she made $500,000? I believe it's 20% has to go into the Coogan account. I'm not sure. The percentages could be different, so don't hold me to it. She has to have a Coogan account. So if she doesn't have it, that could be another thing too. She posts Baby W on Santos' Snap, which is monetized. Yeah, it's crazy. Anything that the child's used in. It doesn't matter whose thing it is. It could be on ashes. If that snap makes money, the child is entitled to whatever the Coogan is. For some reason, 20% isn't. Can someone confirm? Is it 20%? Is she even a resident without a house there? I mean, technically, yes, because she's been there for how many ever years. So, yes, technically she is. But what the court docs say is not just that you have to have be a resident, you have to have a residence, right? She has to have a home. She has to have a place to live, a dwelling. So she doesn't have to just be a resident of California. In order for her to get visits in California, these are the three things. We haven't talked about this yet on this. 15%. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. So in order for her, oh, good. He's back. Then he'll know. So listen, Santos, make sure Bree opens a Coogan account, because Santos must have a Coogan account. Not you. Baby W must have a Coogan account. 15% of all money, whether it goes to your account or hers, must go into a Coogan account for the child. So make sure that's done. 1. Number 2. Let me get my Diet Coke, please. Oh, I do. No. See, the problem is, Santos, is you're too young and mature in your mind to realize that if you guys both would ever sit back and actually just shut up and listen, you may learn something. Maybe if you guys would be listening to the advice that I have been giving and putting out, you wouldn't be in the situation she's about to be in January 6th. So, anyways, as I was saying, then why are you here? Nobody invited you. No one said, hey, Santos, Red Rover, send Santos right over. Said nobody. So if you don't want my opinion, and it's not that no one cares, because a lot of people care. There's 900 people in here. They care. You don't care. We know you don't care. Bree don't care. We know Bree don't care. Isn't it crazy, though, that there's a lot of other people that actually care about the child? Besides the people that are supposed to, except for his father and his grandmother, they care. You don't care, and she don't care. That's crazy to me. That goes right back to your statement of, fuck those orders. Those orders is what she needed to follow in order to, in January, to continue to have visitation with her son. But because you guys said, fuck those orders, hi, Hazel Eyes, guess what happens? Fuck that visitation time. She has no custody. She has 0 custody. All she had left was visitation. But you guys said, fuck those orders. So the judge is very likely to say, fuck that visitation time. Anyways, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted again. So you have to have the Coogan account. But if she had followed yours, these were the 3 things that she needed to do in order to get visitation, because she's not eligible to get, hi Keisha, she's not able to get visitation back in California, she's not able to get custody back at least until the DVR ends. But in order to get visitation in California, she had to, I hope you're enjoying your vacation, love, you look beautiful out there. She had to, complete 12 weeks of parenting class, not done. B, she has to have a residence in California. And C, there had to have been no issues from the duration of the time from her last court hearing, when they ended the trial, till January 6th. Well, none of those have happened. She hasn't completed the 12 weeks of parenting class. She does not have a residence at this time. Doesn't mean that she won't have one by January 6th, but at this time, she does not have a residence in California. And there's been issues every single time. So, yeah. Yep. He really is so jealous of. It blows my mind when they say that he 2K is jealous of Santos or Brie or whatever. Where did that come from? 2K never talks about them. On a rare occasion, he'll respond to something. I want to see them go one day without talking about 2K. Neither one of them can. They cannot go a day without talking about him. It's crazy. Santos, why are you still here? Remember, you don't care. Remember, you said you don't care. So why are you over here? Did you see the parents? True, they won't. Yeah, you're right. That's why they get the views, is by talking about him. But it just blows my mind. And again, let's not forget she has a DVRO. And again, I say this all the time. I get so tired of saying it. I'm going to stop saying it. We have all hoped and prayed. We have all hoped and prayed that she would grow up and become the mother that baby W truly, truly deserves. And I would hope that that would have come at some time, but she has slowly just continued to take steps backwards. So great. Wait, so who are all your babies? I thought you only had one. Just your daughter? The one you don't get to see, you said. Your words, not mine. You said you don't get to see them. So what all babies are you talking about that you got to get for? There truly is no. This is my opinion. Brie has more disdain and hate for 2K than she has love for baby W, which is why she cannot get past what's going on. And she needs to get past that, because they could have a great, beautiful co-parenting relationship if they were able to do that. But they're never going to be able to do it, because all they ever do is talk so negatively. Santos said something the other day. I was sent this clip and it literally blew my mind. I don't know why I would be shocked at anything this Yahoo says, but he said, oh, he's just a little bitch. He does all this stuff. He's filing all these papers and stuff, like filing for custody, and he's just doing all this shit. But then he sees her in person and he's just so nice. Oh, so sweet of you. Thanks for the roses. Save them for your daughter. Santos, the reason why he's so nice is because the court order says in person, at drop-offs and pickups with the child, you must be cordial. Santos, since you're such a big baller and you get those millions from the cartel and the FBI, could you send more than a rose? I mean, I do appreciate. Do you breathe this many roses? That's a lot of roses. Gosh. It's crazy. Big baller. Yeah, but you can send more. I mean, you literally told us that you're making millions from the cartel. You can't send more than a rose? Oh! You'd like me to be in a box, wouldn't you? Thank you, Santos. What about something that like, hello. You know, somebody some more. Girl, I'm just over here having a day, okay? It is Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Angie.
Merry Christmas, love. How are you?
I'm lovely.
Me too.
I see you clocking it. I love that.
You know, I just do what I do.
Hoy, Santito.
I know.
Huh?
I don't understand why he's sending me all these roses and cute little presents. I grasp that I'm the present that he wants. He gave me a couple presents, but where's the lion?
But he's too broke.
No,
Santito,
he's
you
making
blocked me.
millions. Oh, I got the SpongeBob. He's getting millions from the cartel and the FBI.
Well, no, he said on his live that he was an informant for the FBI.
Mmm.
He did. And then he said, please don't clip that. I haven't seen it, but I know the person that runs the page he was talking to.
Oh
Wow,
shit.
for me. Santos, you have some very small, undescended balls that you need to find.
Oh my. Oh my. Not small balls.
Well, oh, you did. Well, why didn't you see your child, and why did you think it was cool to rage bait a child and his future with his mother and his father? Was that a good idea?
Oh, I just got a violation for you. Santos doesn't like what you're saying, so I have to remove your love.
Fuck you, Santito.
You guys don't report me. Listen, if you're gonna come over here, Santos, if that's you that reported her, if you're gonna come over here and you're talking a bunch of crap and doing all that, and I've allowed you to stay in here, I have not done anything. I've not blocked you. I've allowed you to stay over here. Then don't do that. If people are gonna come up, don't do that, because then I will block you. But I have been very nice at letting you stay over here. Talking good girl nonsense, nothing. Not small balls. That's what they
Hey
are.
Angie.
Deisha, hello, love. Are you enjoying your vacation? I saw that video.
Yes,
I'm like, look at you.
ma'am. Yes,
Beautiful, honey. I love
ma'am.
it.
So this is for Santos. First of all, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I
Yes.
hope everyone's having a marvelous day except for Santos and Bree. Hey, y'all in the comments. Santos, those gifts that you send in, Angie, why don't you send those to Darlene? Why don't you send those to your baby mama? Because you so concerned about baby W, but you're not as concerned about your child. What did you send your child for Christmas? When's the last time you saw your child in person? When's the last time you saw your child on FaceTime? When's the last time you texted your baby mama asking her how your child was doing? What's your child's diaper size? What's your child's clothes size? What does your child like to eat? Tell me one thing about your kid. We'll wait. You're so
Good.
concerned about baby W because you're a weirdo. You're a rapist. You've raped several women, and we know about it because they came online and they spoke their truth about you. The only reason why Bree's with you is because you're a weirdo. You're 20. You're not even old enough to drink yet, and she's 25. She's a weirdo for dealing with your young ass. You have nothing to offer. You talk about too gay. You're the same one where if I go on your Twitter, I could see your booty. I could literally see your ass crack.
Oh
You're
my
so
god.
concerned about 2K. At least his ass crack is behind the paywall. Yours is for free. You're a brokey. You're a 304, and you're not even a good 304 because your content is gross. Don't nobody buy it, and
Not
that's
the
why you
three.
had to do all these skits that don't do anything, and that's why you had to include an innocent child in y'all skits because y'all had nothing going for yourselves because y'all are bums. Y'all only gonna last another what? We'll see how long y'all last on social media because y'all content is boring. Nobody likes y'all. And that's exactly why y'all have to use Baby W for content. Because y'all have no content. Bree beats you up because you're a weak ass bitch. You have nothing going for yourself. And as soon as Bree's done with you, she's gonna throw you to the wolves. She doesn't care about you and you don't care about her. Y'all are literally evil people. Evil, disgusting people. And thank God your daughter didn't have to see you on Christmas today. I feel so bad for baby W that he was stuck with you today. I'm glad you're laughing because your baby mama's laughing at your weird ass too. That's why she doesn't let you around your kid, Toto. You know, say que like I don't understand what's wrong with these people. Like it's been so long with these people just like letting this child be exploited and just doing anything with this child. Like as if this child is not a human being, but yeah, you love Bree, right? You obviously don't love Bree because you don't want her to have her son because obviously you feel resentment at the fact that you can have your daughter. Let him in the panel. I'll read
No.
his ass.
Nope. Nope. Because I already know what it is he wants to do. As soon as he tries to come into a panel, then he
I
wants to.
just I don't understand how this man always talk. I don't have no story wrong. Please correct me. Please
Sometimes,
correct
though,
me.
my question to you though is, you said that you got gifts to all of your babies today. Though, who are all of your babies? You have one. You have one baby. Who? So who is all of your babies?
And you over here, how are you
Yeah.
19? Because my thing is, you should have went to jail last Christmas with Ash. You talking about something, I got the story wrong. No, honey, I've been locked in for a little bit. You should have got arrested last Christmas for having that fake
Lord.
military ID saying that you were 24 when you were really 19. You're a bozo. All you do is lie, and you think you're so delusional that you think people
Okay,
believe
Lord.
your lies, but no one believes you. You look crazy, you sound crazy, and that's why you're not allowed around your daughter because you're crazy, and that's why it's in the not fake ID. You're literally you were
You
19
you
and
said
the
it
ID was
was.
24. The cop clocked you about the ID being fake. Thought like how stupid do we think? I know you're stupid, but we're not.
Yeah, and
I
Santos,
know
you
you're stupid,
literally
but we're
said
not.
it. You literally said it. When the cop called you out and said that wasn't your I anyways, well, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, but you literally said I think you guys lie so much or whatever that you don't even keep up with it. Can't keep up. Remember. Yeah.
Santos lies about everything. Anytime Santos opens his mouth, he lies. It makes me question his mother because how did you raise someone to be like that? And it makes me look at his family crazy because why did y'all allow Bree and that child to go there? Like everybody in that situation is weird. Bree's weird. Bree's mom
Almighty
is
did
weird.
prove it.
Santos' family is weird. They're all weird. He was never in the military. How you 19 and say you've been in for 3 years? Like make it make sense. You was in the ROTC or you made it to basic. You didn't even make it to basic. That's how weak you are. That's how
Nope.
weak of a man you are.
Yeah, all money proved it. He did the verify or did the whole thing, and he proved it that, and he pulled up the paperwork that shows that he actually did sign up for the military. He signed up to join, but he never showed up. He never
Because
showed
he's
up for his
weak.
first day.
Because
So
he's weak. He starts stuff but doesn't finish it. Just like how he started being a dad, he made someone pregnant, but he didn't finish the job and didn't be a part of that child's life. But you
yeah.
want to sit here and play fake daddy when Baby W has a real dad. And like I said, you want to sit here and be homophobic to 2K when you can literally go on Twitter and your bosom, your whole rectum is out. Your
Oh
whole
Lord.
rectum.
Okay.
And
Trigger
it's not
warning.
behind a
I don't want
paywall.
to hear about that.
You and Bree's content, as much as y'all talk about 2K having an FO, y'all content is for free on X, and it's not even good.
No, not the
Like, it's
rectum.
not even entertaining. It's not.
Yeah. I
He ain't
don't
no
know.
veteran. The only thing he's a
No, he's a
veteran of is being a
stolen
pathological
valor.
liar.
That's the only thing. TJ, I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe.
It's just so frustrating. Like we've
It
been
is.
seeing Bree like do everything wrong with this child for so long. And then like the fact that now he wants to sit here and allow this child to be a pawn to just mess with 2K when all 2K is trying to do is just be a dad. He wouldn't know what that is because he's not a father.
Yeah.
He loves to bring up the fact that he has a daughter whenever it's convenient for him, talking about some, oh, it's my daughter's birthday. Love you, Miha on Snapchat, like as if her 2 year old self is going to see that.
Oh,
Be
yeah,
so for real.
honestly.
Send your baby mama money. All these gifts, all the millions of dollars that you say that you got, send it to your baby mama. Send it to you. He's not a dad. Well, are you? How are you a dad? How are you a dad? You're not a dad. You've never been a dad. Once again, you haven't answered now one of my questions. What shots has your daughter gotten? What's your daughter allergic to? What does your daughter like to drink? What's your daughter's favorite show? Answer at least one of my questions. I will wait.
And Santos, maybe you're correct. Maybe Santos is, or maybe 2K isn't a dad because he's a father. There's a difference between a
Hello.
dad and a father. A father is
Hello.
there every single day, day in and day out, stays up all night when your child is sick, knows every single thing about your child, what they like to eat, what they don't like, what shoe size they wear, what diaper size they wear, what clothes size they wear. They know everything. A cry, just a certain cry. You know what that cry means. That's a father. You see, there is a difference between a dad and a father. 2K is a father. 2K saw from the beginning when the baby was only a few weeks old and Bree was already going out and getting too inebriated to even care for the child. He saw that then and thought, you know what, I'm going to step in. He didn't want full custody. He has never wanted full custody of the child. He wanted 50-50 because Bree said, you're never going to see the child again. He wanted to make sure that that child had a father in his life. And that is what he did. It was Bree then that chose to give up half of her 50-50, which put it down to the week. Bree chose this 1 week and then she lost full custody and now she has 1 week of visitation and now she's going to lose that because of the actions that you guys have done. Had she just followed these simple steps, which don't seem too difficult to me, then I don't know. I don't think
You
you
don't
know
even
the
know the story.
story. I don't think
He
you know the
doesn't.
story.
He's legitimately delusional. Where I think he believes the stuff that he concocts in his brain, like
Yeah,
as if there isn't documentation, like real court documentation that the state of Texas was suing him for child support. Like as if there isn't real documentation. He's the one that even said that he gave up his rights to his daughter, which is honestly the most smartest thing he's ever done. That's the only smart thing he's ever done because his daughter does not need to be around there, just like how baby W shouldn't be around this either.
right.
Shouldn't be around it either. And I'm asking him these questions about his child, and he's telling me, why is this your business? First of all, if you were a millionaire, you would know how to spell business. Millionaires know how to spell business because they
History
have
quest.
multiple
He can come
businesses.
up.
You have none. You talk about something, you have a food truck. You remember how last year you said you had a food truck and how you're rich and how, oh, whatever. Now, one thing have you been able to show that you have a actual income? Go pay your dealer, allegedly. Go pay your dealer.
Right.
That's what you need to be concerned about. You're over here talking about some, you have ties with the cartel and you have ties with the FBI. Go pay your dealer that we know that you have, that apparently you and Bree and Astravino owed money to. That's what you need to be concerned about. You need to be concerned about the RICO that I hope that y'all get. You need to be concerned about all the different women that have accused you of rape. All of them. There are several. It's not just one. It's like eight of them. That's not a coincidence, my guy. The only reason why Bree's with you is because she beats you. She has no problem with it. If anything, the fact that you're sitting here trying to antagonize 2K over Bree, like I said, Bree does not beat you. Why would 2K want to argue with you about Bree? You took his problem off his hands, stupid.
Right.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Even
You
just
over here
joking,
trying to.
yeah, just joking about the DV situation is just so unacceptable, Santos. Like it's just crazy. Like you just allow her to treat you that way and be like, "Oh, I have to beat him every couple times a week just so he knows he'll get trained eventually, so I won't have to as much." Like that's acceptable to you? When you're crying because you're actually an emotional young kid who's going through shit and you actually want to show emotions and she calls you up and says you're an embarrassment of a man, you're acting like a pussy. Like that's acceptable behavior to you? Like I'm legitimately confused. I'm legitimately confused as to why you even accept that behavior. And why, if you truly were the man that you say you are and you want her to have what's best for her and for her to be a mother of her child, why would you then say, hey, or either say and or agree to her taking baby W to your family's house? What sense would that make? Because you know that is breaking every single one of the rules. Somebody needs to be in her corner saying, hey, you're making really poor decisions. You need to chill with that.
And like, how are you not embarrassed? Like genuine
Um,
question. Where is shame at? How are you not ashamed? And I see you're not
um,
commenting no more. Did I strike a nerve?
yeah, no, he
I
probably
bet he trying to.
he probably like I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to uh have a good night, Auntie. He's trying to work on the back end to try to get me, you know,
Because it's truth being spoken. That's exactly
of
what it is,
course.
because it's truth being spoken. I'm just so tired of seeing these people mess with this child. Like, as a mom, I don't understand what is wrong with Bree's brain chemistry that she keeps on using her kid as a pawn like this. But the fact that Santos is like using this kid to antagonize his dad when his dad has done nothing to him.
Right.
And it's confusing to me because him and 2K used to be on live
That's so
together.
sweet.
They used to be on live together
It
and
used
they
to be
used to be
so
cordial.
funny.
But then now you're sitting here doing the most. It's not like you're just talking about, oh, I just want to fight. Like you're using his kid as a way to mess with him. What is wrong with you? And I'm so
Yeah.
mad that this judge has not held Bree accountable. And I hate the fact that we're probably gonna have to wait. Like if I was 2K as a mother, like I just know
Yes.
I can only imagine how anxious, like how scared he feels because he
Yeah.
does not have full control. He does not have control of his kid. Anytime that he sends his kid to breathe, he's giving away his heartbeat. And he just has to sit there and wait until
Yeah.
he gets his heartbeat back. Any real parent knows how terrifying that is. How
Right.
terrifying that is. Having to co parent with someone that literally will throw your kid in harm's way just to mess with you. Court
Amen.
is 12 days away. That's too long. 2K
Well,
needs that baby now.
good thing
She
is
took that
that
baby 4 hours away.
yeah, the good thing is that court is in a couple days. We don't know that a motion won't be filed tomorrow for, since all of this just came out today, we don't know that a motion won't be filed tomorrow for the baby to remove back. That's all going to be on determined on what happens, on their end. In regards to the judge, I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about the judge. A lot of people think that the judge isn't doing enough or isn't biased, and this is what I keep telling people because it's what I do. Judges they have to be very cautious of what they order, and when she was only doing supervised visitation, she could not have made an order to remove the child or less visitation, etc., because all the visitation things said everything was fine because she just kept him locked in a hotel room for that 2 hours, right? So she had to give him visitation. Excuse me, had to give her super or unsupervised visitation to see how she's actually going to act as a parent, and she failed miserably, and that's why she only did it for the 4 months. We used to always kind of say it like with my clients, it's like the rope's going to give you this opportunity. It's basically, here's the rope, either going to cut it or you're going to, so you have to do what's best. And she gave her very strict instructions, including obviously Santos in no capacity. But she said, even more importantly, and I think that a lot of people miss this, because in the first part of the trial, the judge was like, I don't want all these, I'm not watching all these videos. I don't want all these videos in. But she said when she did this, she's like, and let me make this very clear, Miss Olson. When you have your child and you guys go online for visitation, it's going to go online and it's going to be sent to me, and I am going to watch every single one, and they will be used in me making my decision. So she put it out there. They continue to put it out there. So the judge is going to use whatever they have put out there, including these different threats, including the verification of her taking baby W to Santos's family in San Antonio outside of Dallas and surrounding counties and around Santos, and not letting John know where the child is. And then also breaking, John's peace, all of that stuff. So I truly do feel like the judge is going to do something different January 6th. Now, if she doesn't, I'm going to come on here and I will eat my words and been like, okay, I was wrong. The California judges are much different than the Washington judges because we don't play that out here. So we will see. But I do feel like, yeah, according to Bree, that's the homegirl. But judges also do not like that at all.
People saying Ruby live now, saying that Brie can. Let me clock Ruby at. Let me not curse. Let me clock Ruby real quick, because Ruby and her cheaper by the dozen amount of kids needs to be concerned about being a mom. Ruby is a loser. Ruby will leave her kids because the only way that she gets any views is if she's with Brie. Like, imagine being 40 and the only way you get views is when you're with 20-year-old rug addicts that you more than likely supply. Let's be so for real. Like, you're quick to leave your kids to go be with Brie and Baby W when you have no relation to Baby W. You're not his tia. You're nobody to him because you're nobody to Brie. Y'all all use each other. The only way you get at least 300 views, which, oh my God, 300 views. The only way you get 300 views is if you're with Bree. You're irrelevant. Nobody likes you. You're a nobody. Bree's a nobody. Santos is a nobody. You're a bad mom. You allowed your kids to be used in the TTS stream with Bree and Santos when Santos was rubbing Bree, and no, Santos had Bree rub on him with the twins right
Yes.
in front of them. You had the I'm telling you, I've been locked in for a minute. Had the PDF files talking about your twin daughters who are like 3 years old on that live saying sexual, disgusting things. And you said that you were watching the live and you had no problem with them PDF files talking about your daughters. You're a weirdo.
Right.
You're a weirdo. You act like you don't have your oldest son, and I don't care whatever he did to you. That's your child. That's your flesh and blood. You gave birth to that person. You don't act
Yeah.
like that person doesn't exist. When you go on her page, she'll literally say that she's not missing a kid when she's posting her 7 kids and not the oldest one. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And you're gonna get yours, and that's why it's already starting. That's why you're getting sued by maids because you're a brokey and you can't even pay your maids, Toto. What are we talking about? The only way you could get views is by having them rug addicts living in your house because they're bums and they don't leave an address. What are we
Yeah.
talking about? That's why
That
you're
is
gonna get Medicaid fraud next.
crazy.
Ash Trevino, they was over there laughing. That's why Ruby looked scared when Ash got arrested for Medicaid fraud because Ruby know her time is coming too.
Oh
What are we
yeah.
talking about?
Oh for sure. Yeah. If she's
Ruby over
claiming
there gotta defend these people.
Shelby. Yeah, if she's in fact still receiving benefits, and then she was over there showing her bank account that I had a couple $100,000. Oh, they'll get it. She'll get it. She'll definitely get the Medicaid
Hi
fraud as
Shelby,
well.
love you, Shelby.
You know the Shelbster's here.
They know what's coming. They know what's
Yeah.
coming. That's when he completely lost me. Is when she allowed her daughters to be spoken to like that. The same way that Stella allowed her daughter to be spoken to disgustingly on TTS is the same exact way that Ruby allowed her twin daughters to be spoken to on TTS. It disgusted me. It absolutely disgusted me. And the
Mm.
fact that she had no problem with Santos having Bree rub on his private part in front of them little girls, but you allow that man to stay in your house with all your daughters there? What type of mother
Like
are you?
saying
You're
that
not
I wouldn't
one.
have content if it wasn't for Bree. No, she wouldn't have content if it wasn't for Bree. Bree is not
Hi,
my main
Shelby.
topic.
Hey,
Hey, Shelbs.
what's going on?
Oh, we're just celebrating Christmas in my festive jammies. Just talking about the newest.
Listen, I'm not gonna give fucking chiclet teeth too much attention. I'm gonna say this though, Santos, you are a little boy who is trying to play grown-up games, and I promise you, you're going to lose. My best advice to you is to leave Bree, go check yourself in somewhere, and focus on yourself. You are living a life of
Hmm.
active addiction. You are destroying everyone around you.
Including
And,
yourself.
and after you do that, you will completely destroy yourself. I am trying to give you good advice because it is Christmas and Jesus' birthday, and that's what he would want me to do. But what I really want to tell you,
Oh Lord.
I'm not going to because I'm on Angela's live. And Miss Angie doesn't do that over here. But I'm also live on my main account, little boy. So if you want to come over there, you can see what this little FAG can really do.
Ah!
I didn't say the word, because you still ain't showed up at my house and I gave you my address, punk.
Mm. He told me
Anyway,
that his grandma wanted to square up with me.
well, then let's square up.
It was
like
so
that's only
weird.
something that like an addict would say. Like
Right.
that literally makes saying that your his grandmother's going to fight you. Like no one in their right state of
It,
mind would say something like that. Like, and
Right.
it's
my thing
all
is like
bizarre.
his frontal lobe has not even developed. Like he's literally ruining his life in every regard, and he's only 20. Like he's only 20. Like he
Oh,
doesn't
now
even realize how
Shelby
much
got a
life he's supposed.
restriction. Oh my God.
Bye.
Now Shelby
Santos,
got one.
stop
Shelby didn't
it.
even say anything.
I know. It's just for 10 minutes. Okay. When I see him again, I'm just gonna block him because he's gonna keep what's it called? Keep
He's only 20. Like he's ruining his life. Like Bree, mind you, and this is the thing about Bree. Let me read Bree real quick. Bree is a PDF file in herself because Chairs was 18 and she was in there sitting
Mhm.
up on him, hunching on him. Wire Pilly was 17, and we saw the video of her kissing Wire Pilly. Santos was 19 when she got with him. She likes teenagers, which is weird. She's a
Yeah.
weirdo. She's a PDF file in herself. That's why her and Santos are two peas in the pot because they both like young people. Like, let's be so for
It's
real.
absolutely crazy. Well, Santos can stay over Rui's chat and they can sit over there and talk about how they think if it wasn't for Bree that I wouldn't have any content. She is a minute part of my content. But if it wasn't for Baby W or 2K, she would have no content at all.
Because she's
That's
boring.
all
She's
she talks about.
boring.
That's the only time anyone ever watches. And the only time people even watch when she has Baby W is because people are genuinely concerned for that child. But we won't have to be much longer because come January 6th, it'll be over. So I don't know.
I
I
just pray that the
again
judge
not what I
actually does
wanted.
something.
Yeah. I do want to make it clear. Not the outcome that I wanted. I did truly hope her getting to spend this time with him that she would have some motherly instincts would have kicked in and she would have wanted to do something and actually be there as a mother for a child, but she doesn't. Yeah, Brie and Santos are completely boring to me. I don't talk about them or follow them unless there's something that comes up in regards to the court case. And the only reason why I'm even doing that anymore, because I had stopped for a while, is because so much misinformation was going out. Just like when 2K's attorney filed the new documents, boom, instantly people. I saw so many videos. Oh my God, 2K doesn't have an attorney. Bray's gonna win. 2K. That's not it. 2K's attorney got a promotion. She left the firm she was with. She's now a partner at another firm. That's just a normal document that has to go in. So yes, I did a video explaining what that was so that misinformation doesn't go out. The second that this case is over, they will not come out of my mouth again. And I can guarantee you, I will continue to make content and videos and we'll still have people here. I have a following. Not to say I have followers too, but I have a following where people stick with me because they know they're going to get correct, accurate information. I don't come on here just to talk. I'm not on here all day, every day. I'm not just on here scrolling and watching videos. No, I put out correct information. Hey, Brandy. I know you ain't going nowhere. So,
Someone said that Bree doesn't know how to be a mom. I don't even think that Bree doesn't know how to be a mom. Bree just isn't a mother, period. Like that maternal instinct with her doesn't exist
yeah,
at all. No
non-existent.
mother, regardless if you don't have a maternal instinct or not, is going to kidnap your kid 3 times. This is the third time that she kidnapped Winter. She kidnapped him last year for Thanksgiving. She went and flew to Texas and flew him back to California and then flew like she literally like and then she kidnapped him again in March. And then, mind you, that whole situation, not one motherly instinct. You left your kid with addicts to go to a studio to make a diss song against your baby daddy. You know how obsessed you are over that man? Do you know how obsessed you are?
And
Like this,
you know what?
and then the
You know what?
day after,
Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying, and then the day after you had a police standoff, where she should have got arrested. And I'm so mad to this day that nobody got arrested because that standoff lasted for 2 hours. Someone should have got, Jordan should have got arrested for obstruction. They all should have
Mm-hmm.
got arrested for obstruction. And she should have got arrested for kidnapping. The second that it hit 12 p.m. and she wasn't at that police station, she should have gotten arrested. I'm so mad at the fact that
Man,
nobody got arrested. But the day after you had that police standoff, you're showing a video of you messing with Snow on the table.
right.
Like, and that means that your kid was there. But yeah, you want to sit here and talk about Kiara, which, mind you, I don't like Kiara. Kiara's not a great mother either. But you're going to sit here and talk about Kiara when you literally had your kid in a house full of rug addicts. Be so for real, bro. And you're a rug addict yourself. We see your pupils. We see the way your chin moves. We see the way your jaw moves involuntarily. We see the way you lick your lip. Like, we see it. You think we're dumb.
What I want to
You think
say
we're
too.
dumb, but we're not.
Yeah. What I wanted to say really fast before I lose my train of thought on the whole diss track thing. Let's not forget, you guys, when I just read over the transcript again, remember how much they went in? Her attorney went in about the diss track. Were you really that upset about this when you made it? That's when he did the "Okay Okay" song. They tried to say that that was a diss track against Brie, that it was made during that exact same time, right? So they spent so much time talking about that, but when in fact that song was made when he didn't have Baby W with him, but she actually left Baby W in the middle of the night on a bed with somebody just who was passed out, next to it, and then someone else came in and saying they were just coming in to check to make sure she's okay, to actually go leave the house to actually go make a diss track against Baby W. So she left the baby there with someone that he didn't know to go make a diss track. But that didn't get brought up because they're trying to just hit the hard facts. But her attorney has to reach at anything and everything that they can because they don't have a whole lot else to go off of besides him making a diss track. That's their biggest gotcha moment. I don't know. Or they don't have verification that he threw up. How would he not be upset going through all of that? Anybody would be upset going through all of that.
And then she had E-Tag sleeping in the same bed as Baby W. She was gonna allow E-Tag to film Baby W in the tub, and she wasn't gonna stop him because, oh, this is my son, and I would never show him getting a bath on live. It was the fact that she was concerned about her page getting taken down. Like she
Exactly.
has not one maternal instinct at all. She doesn't care about her kid. Her kid is just money to her. Her kid is just views to her because once again, that's the only way she could get views because she's boring. She has no content. Her only content is being a bad mom and being a horrible person. Because on top of that, let me remind y'all, she's also racist. She's
Mm-hmm.
also very. I hope y'all remember when they also went to the DV rally in LA and they were sitting there making fun of the DV victims and they were sitting
Yes,
there
that was.
laughing at the DV victims, talking about what they were doing, or also the fact that they had threw something at a homeless man. Like I promise y'all, like this person is a disgusting individual, and Santos is a disgusting individual. So that's why they're two peas in the pod, and they deserve each other. They're both. I wouldn't even say that they're horrible parents. They're not parents at all. They don't deserve to have any kids in their custody. And I pray come January 6th that she doesn't even get supervised visits. She does
Yeah.
not deserve anything. at all. She does not deserve anything, and it's not just because it's because she's legit a danger to baby W. She does not care. Did y'all see the way she had him in the car seat on the way back to Dallas? That the car seat wasn't even in the right position. He looked like he wasn't even in the like or the stroller. The stroller, she had him in an infant stroller. Like there is no maternal instinct in this woman's body.
Yeah.
She gave him a whole bunch of dairy, knowing that he's lactose intolerant. When he was messing with his ears in January, she saw him messing with his ears and would not take him to the doctor. My son, my baby, he used to get chronic ear infections. He had to get his ears tubed. Any mother can see that a child is messing with their ears because they're painful and they're going to take them to the doctor so they can get antibiotics or whatever they need, whether it's Rocephin, whatever antibiotic they need, they're going to get it. There is not one maternal instinct in this girl body that was like, let me go get my son, let me go take my son to the doctor to make sure he's okay. No, she was so concerned about having him on live because that's
Mhm.
the only thing that matters to her is the views
That's what
because
they,
she's
because it brings in the
soulless.
money.
And
But again, she has
and
to
you want to
open that
sit here
token account.
and you want to sit here and fake a pregnancy. First of all, it's disgusting the fact that you messing with pregnancies. Like, is that there are so many people that wish that they could have a child. So many people pray that they could have a kid, but unfortunately, you are able to bear children. So you want to sit here and play with the courts and act like you're pregnant when at first you're stupid because at first you literally announced this pregnancy in what like July and you said that you was due in March, but now all of a sudden you're due in August. Do you think we're dumb? Do you think we're
Right.
dumb? Like, be so
Yep.
for real. You're lying about your pregnancy. If this pregnancy, the second one, even exists, y'all already this engagement skit. That's what I'm saying. They're boring because they did the engagement skit the first time when she had that crunchy blonde wig. That's when I knew that she was really
Mm-hmm.
like. I mean, I been knew she was an addict, but then when she had that crunchy blonde wig, she really looked like an addict because she looked a hot mess. She looked ridiculous. The
Yeah.
lace looked stupid. This is why you can't sit here and try to cosplay and appropriate a culture that has nothing to do with you. That blonde wig looked crazy on her. They did that skit when she had that blonde wig on where he proposed to her and the room had roses all over the place, but now you're doing it again in Paris. You're reusing skits.
Right.
Like try to come
Anything
up
for
with a different
views.
script.
That's what cracks me up is when they do that.
She
But then they go over there and they talk about us and say, "Oh, that we don't have content." We have content. I could do there. There's plenty of things that happen over here on TikTok because you're not the only people I talk about. But can you guys do content if it doesn't involve a pregnancy, a proposal, or baby W? Name something else you do that will get you views that you guys can do for content. Because that's all we ever see from you guys is the repetitive, it's just in cycle motion, right? It's like beefs, baby W, and then the 3 weeks baby W isn't there. It's, oh, that's right, eating, DV, the proposals, the pregnancies, as many ultrasounds as she's had, but yet not one picture has ever popped
not
out.
one, not once has she been to an OB, and then she killed
Yeah,
me when she was like that. It's okay if you miss an appointment and miss like your OB appointments. All my moms know you would never miss an OB appointment ever. At
right.
first, it's every month, and then the fact that she lied and said that the longer your pregnancy is, the less appointments you have. Girl,
It's
what? It's the
opposite.
opposite.
Yeah,
At first it's the you get have an appointment a month, and then once you get like especially in your like last month, you have appointments every 2 weeks, and then the last month you have appointments every week. What are you talking about? And she's had a kid
exactly.
before. So why are you lying about something that you've experienced? One and two, something that people can easily clock you on because you're a dodo, you're a toto. And my thing is, you're gonna sit here and say that you have no problem missing your OB appointments. No real pregnant mom is going to miss an OB appointment because you only make sure your baby's okay with the doctor once a month. That is a long time to make sure that your baby's okay. She's not using no Doppler at home. She's not, and the thing is, you're going to all these like the ultrasounds where you pay for it versus an an actual doctor, because everything is fake. She's not pregnant. She's lying about everything. And my thing is, when you go to court, I hope the judge looks at you crazy. And I hope you don't lie and say that you're just not showing because you were supposed to be super duper pregnant by now. And that's
Well,
going to be
in
her excuses that she's just not showing.
right. Well, remember though, if you were in here or if you read the court docs or were in here when I read them, the judge asked Bray's attorney on 3 separate occasions. First time she says, "And your client is with child, right?" Now, mind you, Bree's attorney does have a child. John's attorney does not have a child. That's why Bree always says, well, she just doesn't know what she's talking about because she doesn't have a child. But you don't have to have a child when you go to law school to become an attorney, but nonetheless. So, but Bree's attorney would know what with child means. Her attorney said, is what? And she was like, with child. Then she changes the subject. She does not answer the question. The judge asked on 3 separate occasions, asked Bree's attorney either she's with child, how far along in the pregnancy is, and when the baby's due. And all 3 times, Bree's attorney asked with something completely different. Is that because Bree's attorney knows that she's not and doesn't want to lie under oath? Is that why she changed the question? Because remember now, the attorney is expecting, they were supposed to have court in March. That would have been the 6th month. The judge pushed it up to January because she would be too far along in her pregnancy. So the judge is expecting Bree to walk in pregnant because she was supposed to be due in March. So they're going in January, and she's still flat stomached. So it's
And my
just
thing
it
is, if
is a
she's
lot.
as far, like if she's as far as she was supposed to be when she announced in July, she would have already known what hospital she was giving birth at. Like she would have had all that like planned out because my moms know. Like I had my hospital picked out and I was doing hospital tours when I was 6 months. Like I
Yeah.
was not playing no games with my pregnancy, but that's because I actually like valued and cared about my child. Actually cared about my child.
Yeah.
So you want to sit here and be like, oh, we're pregnant and we're due in August when you were supposed to be due
Right.
in March, but then you're supposed to be due in April. But then like just be a good person for 2 seconds and stop trolling people with the most vile things. Stop trolling people with fake pregnancies. Stop trolling people with using your kid. Stop trolling people. Like, come on now. And my thing is, you cannot, like, if you wanted to not get prenatal care, you have that right to do so. But obviously, that's strictly advised not to do that because they need to make sure that you're okay and they need to make sure that baby's okay.
Right.
Especially when you're only seeing the doctor once a month. That's not often. I looked
No.
forward to every single one of my appointments because I could not wait to hear my baby's heartbeat. That was the most exciting thing. And honestly, as someone that has had a miscarriage, and that's another thing that Brie Olson has lied about too, is having a
Yes.
miscarriage. As someone that has had a miscarriage, I literally like counted down the seconds to hear my baby's heartbeat to make sure that my
Amen.
baby's okay. That woman's not a mom, bro. I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't care. No real mom, especially someone that's having their rainbow baby, is going to sit there, especially with the fact that she allegedly just miscarried. That means that this pregnancy would be high risk. That means that she will be going to the doctor more. And the fact that you don't have a stable OB and you're about to give birth is weird. What hospital are you giving birth at? Are you giving birth in Texas? Are you giving birth in Cali? Who's your OB? Who's going to be the doctor giving birth? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
That
It's
she
just
had that she went into the hot tub while pregnant. She did what else she did? She rode a freaking the flying like the ride at the carnival while pregnant. She's done so
ate the
many things while
sushi.
allegedly
And
pregnant.
she was like, why do you guys care if I eat sushi or tuna while I'm pregnant? I can do whatever I want. At least it's something I can eat and keep down. Oh, I don't know. Just because it can cause issues with your child. It's just, there is just so much. Like, we could literally be on live for hours and hours and hours, but I'm not willing to do that. Talking about all of the
Literally.
stuff that she has done. But my main
Oh, the
focus
butt
tonight,
injections, yeah.
yeah, that was the other one. The butt injections, the videos of her being drink, all of that I'm sure is going to come out in the same, because remember, the judge said she will see and will watch and will take into consideration all videos that come out through this time, right? And she was not willing to do that last time, but for this 4 months she is willing to do that. um the main thing today is to put it out there. Please don't contact 2K and Mama 2K. They do not need to be bombarded with all of this. I am very sure they are well aware. Two, to let you guys know that he is aware, or he has an attorney. She got a promotion. Three, to let you know that Bree did break her custody agreement. One, by taking the child outside of Dallas counties or surrounding counties. They went to San Antonio. Four, she did not get John's permission in order to go to San Antonio. And 5, she had the baby around Santos. And I think somebody asked, but it was a while ago. Somebody asked if there is proof. Yes, there is proof that she was at Santos's family's house. Now we can go to Delulu Land to get again really fast if we need to. Let's think long and hard about this, you guys. Why would Bree and Baby W go to Santos's family's house on Christmas without Santos when they can't even communicate? She doesn't speak Spanish and they don't speak English. So why would that wouldn't
I
happen?
didn't even think about that. That's so true.
Yeah,
That's
and
so true. I didn't even think about the fact that they don't speak Spanish.
yeah, they can't communicate. And there's a video. Again, it's always them who post it. She posted a video of Baby W playing with Santos's little sister on this little mat thing. You can hear Santos in the background. And Kimberly is who I saw the video from. Kimberly posted a video from a couple months ago when they didn't have Baby W at this time, but they were at Santos's family's house then, and it's the same damn house. So it is verified. There is proof out there. You guys, I will never come on here and talk about something if I have not verified it or I don't have proof of it. I will never come on and give you guys, well, I think maybe possibly could be sort of possibly it's likely. I don't know. I don't do that. I'm never raised to give you the first bit of information. I raised to give you correct information, or I'll take my time to make sure I'm giving you correct information and putting out what needs to be put out correctly. Because again, I know that they don't want the help. They are not interested in getting any help. But there's a lot of other people, you guys, that are going through situations very similar. I get DMs every single day. Every day, I get DMs from different people that are going through situations very similar. And they find me through these videos, and I'm able to help them through their cases and help them with whatever their situation is that they need for free, where they would have to pay money to go in and help somebody else. So that's the whole premise of my channel. It's not to help Bree or Santos or whatever. If they wanted it, sure, I'm willing to help anybody, but they don't want it. They're not interested. So,
Well, Angie, I'm gonna drop down. Let you. Thank you for letting me come up.
anytime, yes, I
Once
was gonna
again,
say,
happy
girl, go
holidays,
enjoy that
everyone.
vacay. Go enjoy that vacay with that beautiful baby. It looks so beautiful out there. I'm going on my vacay here in just a couple months. I'll be taking you guys with me, so make sure you're ready for a new vacay in a couple weeks, or I guess 2 months, a little
Oh,
less than 2 months.
period. Yes,
We're gonna be going
ma'am.
somewhere nice and tropical, so you guys will have fun. So y'all are welcome. All right, love. Thanks for coming up
Yes,
and hanging
ma'am.
out with us.
Good night, everyone. Happy
Good night.
holidays.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Yes, love Jade. Make sure you guys are following her if you're not already doing so already. She does great. She has a huge following. You guys probably already know who she is. Yeah, we're all going with Andrew. That's right. I told you guys I was taking you all with me. All Sock Gang members are welcome. Make sure you guys have your passports ready. Make sure you guys have your little sundresses. Make sure you have a packed lunch, and make sure you have your signed permission slip. We're going on a field trip mid-February, okay? I got you. Oh, here, I'm going to pin this comment because that has Jay Shell's name in there, so you guys can follow her. Yeah, she's amazing. Love Jay Shell. I have followed her for a long time. Yeah, she is absolutely great. People Are Garbage is another one. Santos does not like People Are Garbage for whatever reason, so anyways, here we are. Here we are. All right, does anybody have, oh, we're still on a restriction? You guys, I didn't even know we were on a restriction. We are. He's trying so hard to. Yep, she calls it just as it is, and I absolutely love it. Oh, it ended. Okay. Oh, that was only for 10 minutes. Oh, we're good. Okay. I was gonna say, Jesus. What's happening here? Crazy. All right, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? You guys want to go over? What are we doing here? I bet this won't be what won't be denied, love? Yeah, he definitely does not like being called out. You are 100% right about that, love. anyone can put any city they want to. They should prove she's in Dallas. Yeah, no, there's proof. Yeah, what a wild day for Christmas. Gosh, and I know that I can't always think about it, like, because I wouldn't do it, but do you think Brie and Santos will be? Of course, absolutely, they'll be arguing tonight. Just this close to Christmas. I mean, anytime, I would never risk it for my baby. I just wouldn't risk it for my child, but she did. She does this to run it for 2K, Mama 2K. Yeah. I don't know. You guys, I just don't know. It'll be interesting to see tomorrow if any motions are filed and comes out. Yeah, I truly believe that. I truly believe she did. The only reason why she wants Baby W is that's her content. So for them to say that they are my content, that's far from. Wait, oh my god, I just got here. What did she do? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do a recap one last time, and then I'm gonna head off to bed because I hear my voice is leaving already. The court order said the first month, though. Confused. I don't like. No, they were saying for the first, in the court order, it said the first month they need to figure out what dates and then moving forward. So until they go back to court in January, Brie had to follow the orders. Visitation, 7 days out of the month, consecutive days. Yes, I will put this up on my white tee. I'm going over right now and over the I'm going to do this last recap and then I will load it up on my IT and I'm going to head to bed. So Brie had if by any chance John is watching, amen. Okay, here we go. So for 4 months, their attorneys had to find out what the 7 consecutive days was. Visitation was going to be in Texas only. And they had to be in Dallas County or surrounding counties. So any other county surrounding Dallas County, not anywhere else outside of. She had to provide John the address of where she was going to be staying for the entire time. If she was to change locations, she had to provide said address to John. Okay? And Santos is not to be around in any capacity through the entirety of the visitation time, which means the entire 7 days. I will do a video breaking that down more. I have one up, but it's back away, so I'll do another one, okay? So today, she posted a video of Baby W at Santos's family's house in San Antonio playing with his little sister. Then there's a video from several months ago when Brie and Santos were at Santos's family's house in the same house. So we know it's his family's house in San Antonio that is not Dallas or any surrounding counties. It's outside of that. We know she didn't report it to John or John did not approve it because, well, he would never. And 3, the child cannot be around Santos in any capacity. And in the video, you can hear Santos in the background. So they can't even say, well, he wasn't there. And again, let's go, first class ticket to a Delulu land. Let's just say for some random reason, Brie was going to take Baby W to Santos's family's house. 1, why would she do that to go so far away by herself and leave Santos all by himself on Christmas? And 2, she doesn't speak Spanish and his family doesn't speak English. What are they going to do? They're all just sitting there? Everyone's just like, what would be the purpose? So, she broke the fact that she went outside of Dallas or surrounding counties. She broke the fact that she has to report to John where she's going to be. She broke the fact that Santos was once again a part of any and all parts of her visitation. They go to court January 6th. Could John file something against the DVR? Very possibly. I don't know. January 6th, the judge said specifically, I may look at letting you have visitation in California if you have a residence in California, if you have completed the 12 weeks of parenting class. Mind you, right now she does not have a residence, not meaning not a resident of California, having a residence, a home, a place to live, right, of her own. Completing the 12 weeks of parenting class, she has not done. And 3, and most importantly, have no issues, not one issue in the 4 months of parenting class. And she told her specifically, I want you to focus this time. Merry Christmas, love. I want you to focus this time on baby W and not Santos. And I believe you learned your lesson. She did it. And so, what I'm going to say to you, this is the judge speaking. What I'm going to say to you, Miss Olson, is you will get this unsupervised 7 days a week for these 4 months. Anything you post onto the internet, you can guarantee is going to come to me, and I will be watching it, and I will take into consideration everything that happens, and my decision will be made based off of that. So that is what happened. She broke every single piece of her DVRO, her custody agreement, all of it. Listen, Santos said it best himself when he came in here. Fuck them orders. His words, not mine. So that is what happened today on Christmas. Well, the rest of us were celebrating our families and hanging out and partying with our families and having a great time. They were over there just tearing theirs apart and making sure, giving John a scary Christmas, but the best Christmas gift, because he's very likely going to end up with continued, full custody, and she will have either no visitation for some time or go back to supervised visits. No, oh my gosh, you guys are almost at 300,000 likes. You guys are so freaking amazing. Oh my god, you guys. I have to start remembering to look up there. Thank you guys so much. I so appreciate you guys. Oh, it's so much. It is screen recorded. Trust me, as soon as I get off here, you guys will start to see it all over. Everybody got the clips. So you'll see it. I don't know. To be honest, I really wasn't paying much attention. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I don't think she would do supervised visits considering it. Right. I don't think she will either. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It will be very interesting. Make sure you guys hit 300K. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys are following me over here. Also, I post everything over on my YT, so you guys can watch the entire thing. If you guys ever miss any of my lives, I put them over on YT. I do try to do summary videos. So this one, I will do a video kind of breaking it down without all the chaos and everything else going on. I will do that in hopes to help, but follow along, because over here, I only put out correct information. I go over the court orders when information is put out, and I make sure that I read it and then put it down into understandable terms without all of the jargon, and I will keep you updated. You can also hear him talking in the background on her. Yep. Where she showed the movie. Yes, you can hear him clear as day. Of him having a baby. Wait, I wish 2K would post a video of him. He won't. And of course, Julie, listen, I raced right on home from my baby daddy's house. We're over there celebrating Christmas with his family, and I didn't leave the party to come over here, but I did want to hop on. I was just gonna hop on and hang out and chat with y'all, but then I saw that and I saw all the misinformation going out. I'm like, oh, let me hop on. Okay, well, that's great. Well, that's a good way to get blocked. So there you go, buddy. God. Um, yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, all right, guys, I love you so much. I hope you guys had the merriest of. Oh, this funny thing. Okay, let me show you this funny thing real fast for my Stock Gang members who know my fam and baby daddy and stuff. So this year, what we decided to do for all the adults, we pulled a Secret Santa. Um, and I was kind of sad at first because this might, well, my second year ever, not ever getting to buy anything for my children because I didn't pull him. But I pulled my baby daddy pulled me. It was so crazy. Mind you, we've been separated for about 31 years now. But we're besties. Love my baby dad. He's the best, I tell you. I wouldn't have the family I have without him. His family is still my family, and we have an amazing, amazing relationship and connection. And it was just kind of so funny that we happened to pull each other. And he did so good. I'm so proud of him. He even bought makeup and got good stuff. I'm like, okay. Wait, Sip o'clock. Are you certain about what? Wait, what did Sip say? What are we certain about? What are we certain about? I do know the police were. Wait, you do know that, or are you saying you think that they have, or they were contacted? I'm confused. No, you get people say that all the time. No, it's not a sign. It's funny how people are like, oh my gosh, you guys, people, and I see this a lot too with like other creators who are great co-parents and have great relationships. Like, why don't you guys just get back together? Because it didn't work together, right? We're very different people. We are great friends, and so that's great. He has a girlfriend. He's in a good relationship. Do you, boo? Love it. Love that for you. Yeah. No. Yeah, but it's okay because it makes it amazing for us to be able to have a positive relationship, right? That's what matters for the kids and the grandkids. JJ, I'm so glad you came in. Remember yesterday? Was it yesterday or day before yesterday when you told me I need to drink some tea? Well, sure shit enough, the next day I woke up hoarse, my throat all hoarse, all congested. I'm like, JJ either knew it was coming on or he jinxed me with this. Merry Christmas to you, though. Yes, I heard from reliable source the police were contacted. IDK what they said or how it went after. Interesting. Okay. Alrighty. I don't know. I haven't heard that, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. All right. Oh no, your voice sounds. Yeah. It's just one of those things. So, all right, guys. I love you so. No, not. Oh, that's tough. A double ear infection. All right. I love you guys so much. I will be on tomorrow. I'll probably do, since tomorrow's Friday, I will probably do an earlier live for my East Coasters, since the last few days it's been kind of crazy with the holidays. So I'll probably do it earlier live tomorrow, but I'll put it in my little thought thing. That's why it's important to follow me to know when I go live. I'll put it in my little thought box. That sounded really, really bad. Okay. I'll put it in my thought box. You know what I mean. My little thinker, listen, that just got really awkward. Shit. Leave it to me. God damn it. Don't go to bed thinking of my thought box. Just know that tomorrow at some time I will put in my little bubble what time I'm gonna go live. I love you guys so much. Merry Christmas. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Exactly. Leave it to me, right? Leave it to me. Have a good night, guys. Bye.